Yeah, I just hit infinite with this High Evolutionary deck, and it was far and away the easiest climb I think I've ever had. And, you know, I was late to hitting infinite this month. I was out of town the whole first week, and then I was playing some weird, goofy combo decks. So I was like, okay, I need to play a real deck to hit infinite, something good. I checked this one out. The numbers were absurd, and boy, did it live up to its expectations. I just cruised from like 92 to infinite in no time. And it is running High Evolutionary, but you'll note there's only one High Evo card in this list. It's Abomination, which it turns out, you know, having a 0-9 is just so absurd that it's worth it to run High Evo himself. And I'll be honest, playing the 4-7 High Evo really doesn't feel that bad anymore. This got big enough over time with some buffs and stuff that he feels pretty good to play in his own right. And then, of course, the rest of the deck is doing this Ajax Hazmat stuff to support that Abomination game plan. You got Laufey in here, which is pretty cool to see as well. And, you know, this deck can build out quite a few nice mid-sized threats. A lot of that stuff in that kind of like 7, 8, 9 range. It dodges Shang-Chi, makes life really awkward for the opponent. You got basically Nova, Miles, Laufey, High Evo, A-Bomb, all really hard cards to answer. The Ajax obviously can be the really big splash and can sometimes dodge Shang-Chi if you time it well, like keep it low and then drop a Hazmat late to shoot it up after they've already revealed their Shang-Chi. Other times, like, who cares? Like, they don't have it, or if they do, and you're just winning elsewhere with this nice wide baseline of power, alongside, of course, a little bit of disruption with stuff like Juggernaut and Red Guardian, and then the debuffs, you know, just flattening their power out a little bit too, with Scorpion and Cassandra and perhaps asymmetrical Hazmats in some cases benefiting you. And yeah, I mean, this deck just finds a lot of ways to win very consistently. It has an absurd win rate. It was 66.8% at the time of recording with a 0.89 cube rate. That's a 10% higher win rate than the next best deck and a 0.2 higher cube rate than the next best deck, all post infinite, which are just absolutely absurd stats. Now, you know, I do think this is one the meta can like kind of start to adapt to a little bit. People start adding Luke Cage, like your life can get a little harder, but I'll be honest, this deck still beats Luke Cage sometimes because they either time it too late and you already get down like Abominations, or your little move package gets a nice cheap Miles for a good swing. And sometimes, you know, they're so focused on protecting themselves, you're just putting out good numbers anyway. So it might even hold up okay if Luke Cage shows up absolutely everywhere, and sometimes they don't hit it. But there could be a little window here where this deck remains absolutely absurd and gives you a leg up if you're looking for infinite or just want to climb and get some easy wins or farm missions or whatever post infinite as well. This seems to be doing work. There are other variations as well with Rocket and Groot instead of Juggernaut. This one currently had the better data, but they're both good. Juggernaut is awfully sneaky and can really seal wins, can protect like Ajaxes sometimes from Shang-Chi's. That sort of stuff is all possible. So you know, use your discretion, but this list worked obscenely well for me and has absolutely crazy data. So for now, at least, far and away the number one deck and absolute easy mode with this one. Okay, honestly, bad at Raft. We'd be really good at Raft if we drew Sam right now. That would be amazing. Hey, Robotussin, I think I know them. Oh, we're just too good at the video game. We're actually just too good at the video game. When you draw Sam Wilson on 2, you are the best in the world. You are you are meant to win. Did we turn off this Thaddeus? I think we just go Nova, right? Oh, dude, Nova's insane. This is Erisham. It's almost like playing this too early because we do have Shang-Chi risk. But I guess that kind of protects Ajax at least. We're also gonna get a Raft card, which might be amazing. Yeah, not bad actually. The drones aren't great, but 8 power is 8 power at the end of the day, so it's kind of okay. Doom 2099 on 3 for the Erisham gamer. Might really fill them out quickly if they're not careful. Especially if they don't have like additional support for it, you know. Could turn off this Doombot. It's kind of weird, but not the worst idea I've ever seen. If I send Ultron left, that does create another problem with Shang-Chi risk. I don't want too many Shang-Chi cards in one spot. I think what I want to do is like shield left, Ajax right, send Ajax mid. Might be actually kind of too much power mid is the only thing, because we're already really locking them up with only one spot available. Seems like it could be an overcommitment for sure. Thaddeus is drawing cards. Got Thaddeus. Another Doombot coming in. Wait, Laufey mid is also just kind of insane, right? Maybe you do Ultron here, because you really trust the Laufey, right? He's basically netting 8 and you're already ahead by 5. That's a 13-point lead. Ultron becomes big right, and then you, I guess, play A-bomb left maybe instead of doing... Well, you could do both. We're gonna... Oh, actually, A-bomb's gonna be 1, Ajax 5. Yeah, you can do both. Yeah. This is an insane lead, dude. Like, really an insane lead. Opponent floated here. Okay. Do we think like a Shang-Chi or a... what should do we think a... this is such overkill here, though. Infinite here plus... I don't know. If Shang-Chi comes down here... Well, that's... If they're going to get any Doombots, that'd be the only card they played. So that'd be 10. We'd obviously win elsewhere. Shang-Chi plus something happens. They're not getting a Doombot, so they'd be a 10. We're going to beat that without needing Nova, basically. I just don't see how you lose here is what I'm getting at. Like, Shang-Chi's not a risk is what I'm saying. How big can they be here, dude? They're playing cards mid. What is this? It's about to happen, dude. It really is the Infinite mid, and it's Ant-Man and She-Hulk. Bro, they put together an Infinite She-Hulk combo in their Arishem deck. I love it, bro. This is sick. And they're drawing them both with Thaddeus, man. This is cool, dude. I mean, if you don't hit Thaddeus, I guess you're a little cooked. But very cool otherwise, man. I love this. Robitussin, cool deck, dude. Kind of sad we had to go ham on it with Nova and all this garbage here, dude. But this wins so many games, man. The Laufey forcing the Infinite to go here really changed the math. Because if Infinite could have gone here and there was like a more achievable play mid, they'd be in a good spot. But dude, the free Ultron won this game, by the way. Like, we lost otherwise, dude. We didn't have to put an A-bomb here because of Shang-Chi risk. Like, maybe we could have, you know, A-bombed here instead of the Ultron. Like, may have to just make that tough call, but worked out both ways. King, Legendary Outlaw. Pretty good opener so far. Sable, Scorpion. Dude, I just can't believe Silver Sable was so busted when she first came out. The fact that this was a 1-3 that debuffed made her so nuts, man. Normal size deck from the opponent, but happy to have a turn 3 play. That's the important thing here. Lots of debuffs going out. Scorpion. And this card feels so good as a 2-3 now too. It's crazy, man. All these little improvements with this and High Evo. I mean, Silver Sable got worse, but still a lot of like just good feeling cards in this deck. I maintain High Evo feels good. I think a 4-7 feels solid to play a lot of the time. Like, you'd rather Laufey in most instances if Laufey matches. Weirdly, Laufey doesn't really... He doesn't really help here, technically, right? He's only a... He's a net 7, so he's kind of the same as High Evo, but it's not crazy good. I think we play him anyway. It's fine. He's technically better than High Evo because, of course, he enables Ajax and A-bomb much, much more. Ooh, that is a fantastic Red Guardian target. I think even though I'm doing nothing else, I maybe still play this now. I say that, but it's actually pretty chill to play next turn because nothing's going to come down smaller than this. I think your Red Guardian's always available. So let's just play High Evo. Get the 4-7 down. When it is destroying the blade. Also a very good target, but I think this holds. I don't think they expect to need the Dracula, do they? They could technically play a MODOK mid, but that would even be fine, I think. I think we'd be okay. I just have to hope Abomination holds, which it should always hold. It's so big. It's just crazy big. There's no way this is an 8 power card, right? It doesn't make any sense. What could it be? Proxima's already down. Wouldn't go here anyway, but she's already down. Just nothing left. It's like Vibranium. It's good, to be honest, but that's it. Yep. Man, we even held left on a tie. Crazy. I did not expect that. I love that High Evo and A-Bomb are together, though. That's sweet. Little buds. And again, playing High Evo felt good, didn't it? Even on turn 5, I was like, yeah, okay, that's enough. All right, Sam into Nova. Not mad about that. Opponent probably running like Surfer stuff here. Ooh, Eternal's Arc's going to turn off that Limbo. That's good news. I don't think we love Limbo necessarily. Not bad at it, I guess. Not any worse than a regular deck, but some decks really love it. Don't want to play those. Yeah, Orcus Forge filling the hand, not a risk for us. So let's go ahead and get Nova down early. Turn 4. Tempo High Evo is awesome, frankly. I've been surprised just how often I play this, and I was like, yeah, it feels pretty good. I like it. 4/7's that like exact sweet spot where you feel pretty okay about it. It's like the chill wind Yeti of the Marvel Snap world for my Hearthstone faithful out there. I just want to play solid stats sometimes. Cue everybody saying, Regis, chill wind Yeti's a 4/5. I know, guys. I'm saying he feels like it here. The 4 is different anyway. What are you talking about? So Vulture Makari, I don't know now. It's like move stuff. I don't know. Vulture's spooky. If they play like Madam Web, that can be a good Red Guardian target, actually. Could still be Surfer with a move set in it. Who knows? If it is more move, right is usually somewhere that's kind of free to win. Hey, there's that Madam Web we were talking about. They're already going to get the Vulture, but maybe this hooks them up a little more than they'd like, you know, like maybe this limits their next turn more than they want, and then, you know, right hopefully is just one kind of for free here, and then, you know, maybe left is the win. We don't really get any extra power here. We can hazmat, but that doesn't really benefit us, neither Ajax nor A-Bomb. So we could maybe just dump like Laufey Sentinel mid. I don't know. I guess if they had 4 cards here, you could benefit a little, but they're going to only have 3 because Vulture's obviously moving out. Red Wing. Oh, they're going to move the Red Wing to dump some stats, but maybe we've locked that up now a little too much. It's not impossible still, right? Like they still have ways to move those stats. I think they could also maybe play a Heimdall. I don't know, boss. I don't know, but I'm gonna just trust this holds. Well, this definitely doesn't hold against Vulture unless they just don't play here. Hazmat, like we said, doesn't really help us, right? I don't know. Yeah, oh yeah, dude, the Red Guardian Madam Web call out really made the difference. This card is so evil, dude. Hate me now. This matchmaking sucks. Well, it must suck because you got paired up against me and nobody can beat me. Nobody can stop Regis in his element. He's got his orange hoodie on. It matches his beard. He's unbeatable. He's at his maximum strength. I get even stronger when I take it off, though. This is a weighted hoodie. I'm like in Dragon Ball Z. I take off my weighted clothes and I'm like 10 times stronger somehow. These like Dragon Ball Z martial artists, right? Like these like super powered gods, literal aliens and gods, and like just the strongest beings in the universe, but somehow taking off a weighted shirt that weighs 10 pounds somehow made them twice as strong. I always thought that was funny. That always seemed really amusing to me. So Thanos, actually, Cassandra Nova, I mean, I don't know if they still do the weighted clothes once they're like literal god tier beings, but even early on, you know, they seemingly get 10 times stronger because they've just removed a little bit of clothing. I always think that's really amusing. This Red Guardian doesn't really have any good targets right now, but I'm just kind of trying to empty my hand a little bit, thinking about, I don't know, maybe for Nidavelir's sake, he actually just goes here to get more bodies in Nidavellir, right? I think that's fine. Sam's pretty good mid to hold mid. We're going to have to think about where this Ajax wants to go. He probably weirdly wants to go mid is the only thing. It just depends. Oh, yeah, he wants to go mid for sure, yeah. I'm going to be leaving the opponent a pretty weak Mindscape hand, but they didn't Reality Stone it, so I mean... I mean, still this always, right? There's no reason not to. Really, just the goal here is going to be to play like one card left and hope that's enough. I don't know. Maybe I top deck Hazmat. That'd be really sick. Thanos goes right, so that does show us a little bit of like what we need to do. Our A-bomb is going to cost a lot for them. They basically have two kind of awkward cards here. Oh my god, Shang-Chi, and we got the orange stone, so we know it's safe to Shang-Chi. 7 here holds against that high Evo because I'm playing a debuffed card, so we know that holds. This being on board doesn't say Thanos can't be destroyed. Part of me wants to test it and play it first. Surely it means that your Thanos can't be destroyed. That would be so strange otherwise. I just can't imagine that's a thing. It makes no sense, right? So this might just be the Abomination, but if they're only playing Abomination... Oh, it's a Gore. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Gore is very big. Gore is big enough, but we hold left super hard, of course, if they play Gore. Nothing else to do. A-bomb here plus maybe a 1-drop would have kind of been a threat, but as you can see, we're ahead by so much from a power standpoint, right? We had a head start. Like a 1-drop's never big enough to gain like 14. Have to be a 9 power 1-drop. Ew, Kiln, yeah, I mean, we're decent Kiln gamers. Red Guardian could be nice if they put something down. Oh, Juggernaut is very nice. Maybe on turn 4 we Juggernaut. Turn 3, I mean, let's see. We might have priority. Oh, that's actually a fine Red Guardian target. Yeah, let's take that. I think there could maybe be a Morbius incoming, but this is fine for now. Oh, you hate missing out on Sam early, but I may not have priority later. Let's just take this now. We could still put Sam here next turn, particularly if we had a 2-drop. Dakin as well. Ugh. Both very good targets. I mean, Dakin's debuffed at least, so his scaling is definitely limited a little bit. So maybe we'll pop in the shield, hope to match with shield stuff, and if not, you know, just go from there. They double committed. I didn't think they'd go harder here. Thought they'd give it up. Grand Master Dakin. Oh, okay. Now we know left is probably safe. Between shield and everything else, so I think we feel good. The Morbius doesn't come though. Dang, okay, I don't feel so good anymore. It's work again, dude. We're back at it. I mean, boy, you don't hate Laufey, right? And debuffing our own shield here also makes some sense. Just to make Ajax potentially bigger. Do we want that power left though is the question. Like, how much do we think we need to beat Morbius? Maybe it's okay to just take the Dakin hit. This does not increase the count for A-bomb, so let's play A-bomb 2. I'm just debuffing Dakin here so that when he scales up, you know, he's got 2 shards, but he's at 2 power, so he's only gonna go to 4 and then 8. Much more manageable, right? Don't think. Do they give up on Dakin being a good play? You know what I mean, or do they do? Like, where does Ajax go? We have a 6-point lead versus a 7-point lead. This is a scalar, so I think it goes here, but definitely some debate. Like, this is exposed in particular to MODOK 10 to 9, although Bullseye changes the math always a little bit too. So it just depends on what they do. Okay, Blade's better news because that's not going to be the MODOK play. They do go MODOK mid. He's also only 6. Okay, that should be fine. We're not worried about the shards here because they're just, like we said, Dakin is so tiny. It's more about Morbius and Scorn and Bullseye here. Morbius actually just beat us. So now we need Bullseye. Oh, actually, Bullseye can't win, right? Because A-bomb can only get hit once, so that's fine. It's 7 to 6. Oh, actually, Scorn, though. Scorn buffs could hit. Oh, no. Scorn buffs? It takes forever to update, dude. Scorn buffs? No, we're fine. 7 to 6. Let's go. Scorn went elsewhere. Nice, dude. Nice. Close, dude. Close. I don't know, dude. This MODOK blade positioning was kind of just lucky on our part. You know, calling a 50-50, basically. Where does MODOK go? That's where Ajax needs to go. I love the Dakin debuffs, though, man. Only up to 8 despite double shards. That's a big distinction thanks to our debuffs. That's awesome. Okay, Nova. Regular size Nova here. Atalan Nova is pretty cool though, actually, because you just debuff everything, then they draw it all, and their whole hand is debuffed. You kind of get a Scorpion and a Nova in one. which is sick. Zabu is also good for Atalan though, but they're excited about that. Lab done. Okay, might help Laufey find some isolation and stacked cards. That's good. Victoria Hand would be a great red guardian target. Draw those debuffs cards, you fool. Hey, Laufey, we just talked about that. The opponent does have priority, so Laufey here is good. I guess the question is, are they playing left or mid? Nah, I think they're playing left. I'm gonna go left. Nice. Gwynpool is very strong. And Gwynpool was their top deck. Wait, why isn't Gwynpool debuffed? Oh, she must have been in hand and then gotten redrawn. Sad we missed one, team. I mean, this definitely wins you left. It's just, can you win right on the dump here? We're gonna have like basically a dump where we both try to steal right. I think, usually anyway. Oh my god, that is very terrifying. Mirage gives them either a Hazmat or a Sam. I mean, they're not gonna play the Hazmat, right? That would be total insanity, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna just throw the Hazmat here for a freebie potentially, and then maybe High Evo steals mid. But dude, I don't know. These Gwynpool buffs are terrifying depending on how stacked they got, right? We just don't know how stacked they got. Can we match here? No! That is the Lord's biggest Agent Coulson. What in God's name, dude? He got 5 of the buffs. Of the 6 available buffs. All right. Man, what a fat hand. Super, super expensive hand for this deck. It's really a pretty cheap deck. Only, honestly, like kind of 3 cards that are supposed to cost 4 or more, right? Miles and A-Bomb are cheaper. Good God, dude, what is happening with his hand? I guess we'll try to hit the shield here to lock them in a little bit. At least we're not hitting rocks yet. Maybe next turn we commit to Laufey here. If we think we're gonna lose priority, Laufey left could be a big splash, but he doesn't discount or anything, which is what we really need. Yeah, we might lock them in here. This is great, actually. Yes. Okay, so now mid is locked in. Red Guardian is such a despicable card, dude. Absolute villain card as far as I'm concerned. The Laufey here is honestly a little bit of an overcommitment, but I need it to make A-Bomb cheap, so that I can play him in Crimson Cosmos. So then I'll play Ajax left, A-Bomb right. I don't care about that at all. Ajax left, hidden. That's good. I don't think the deck's gonna have like Shang-Chi stuff necessarily, is it? Oh no, we might have priority here, which I guess doesn't matter too much. Gotta figure out the next play. Is it Juggernaut left? Could just go Juggernaut left and just try to farm, I guess, right? Because, you know, mid's totally locked in. Like, mid's... Wait, well, they can still move the shield, actually. What am I saying, dude? No, mid's not locked in. They can move the shield. I think they probably know they can move the shield, right? 12, 13 to 16? No. I mean, they know they can move the shield, so... This always holds, right? This is fine. This never loses. I'm sure they know they can move the shield, which means big card can come mid, so I'm supporting with A-Bomb. There's the shield moving. We think the A-Bomb holds. It does hold. Nice. Yes, perfect. And a rock. Oh. Well, that's depressing, I guess. Oh, well, that's not very good, is it? Dang, dude. How is there not another playable card? Mockingbird, I guess, just wasn't really discounted, was she? Man, interesting. What is supposed to discount Mockingbird other than just shield? Okay, Lake Hellas, sure. Hazmat Convertage doesn't really help us. It's not like, you know, we have Luke Cage to try to net a benefit. I know that bothers some people, by the way, like, you're running a Hazmat deck with no Luke Cage, but it's by design, right? The Hazmat is really not about that. It's about making your Ajax really big and then stuffing one other location with, you know, big numbers, basically. Alfies and A-Bombs and Mileses and so ons. Ooh, this, I don't know how this order works, but either way, this should deny the Iron Patriot. I don't know if we win 5-3 though, technically, or just tie 3-3. You know what I mean? I don't know which it is, but either way, it's denied. That's all that matters. We'll eventually win 5-3, but I'm saying, like, I don't know if that would count enough. But either way, this is just fine. Like, does this go off? It seemed like this went off before that, for the record. Kind of good to know. If there had been like another 1-1 here or something that we didn't move, you know, I think we might have denied it anyway. What I've been trying to get at, and I don't know if I was doing a good job of it. I mean, Red Guardian definitely sort of wants to go here. Do you rip a Hazmat already in order to make A-Bomb super cheap? Because you can't play Hazmat Laufey next turn. You can play Laufey, which I guess has a decent chance of achieving the same goal. This is also just a big Silver Sable. You kind of hope Red Guardian and Juggernaut farm up here on Madripoor, but they're usually going to play a 4-drop or 5-drop, like Ultron. Ultron. It is Ultron. What did I tell you? I knew it. A-Bomb matches that, but it feels kind of meh. I think I actually just like Laufey Hazmat better, and like debuffing this then helps you from a stone standpoint, assuming they don't play the stones this turn. He is gonna get buffed one more time though, because Laufey's only a 4 and Ultron's a 5. So it's like I push him down to 6, he's right back to 8. Oh well, I guess Laufey's back to 7. My Ice Cube though is debuffed and gets destroyed, where theirs doesn't, which is kind of cool. So that's a neat little trick, but I don't know. This might be a. Did I put Laufey in the Hazmat? By the way, there's no need to. I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. There's no need to. It doesn't change anything from an Ajax. Well, I mean, technically it makes Ajax, I guess, a little bigger maybe, but doesn't change the A-Bomb anyway. Let's put it that way. All right. So very small elsewhere, right? Trapped as well a little bit. I mean, if they double this, we assume they're going to 11, which is actually totally fine. 4 cards in deck, so Nova's honestly still pretty decently sized. Oh, he's 0 cost now. I was like, why is he so tiny? 11, 13 after the Madripoor. I feel like this is actually kind of risky. There's like big Ultron possibilities with the summon a, you know, Redstone. Like if they go to 14 and then summon him, that's really nasty. Oh, also Carmitage means he could double even more. Let's just hope they don't have a purple stone, because I think if they have purple stone, we're a little cooked, to be honest. I could flip these 2 cards so that A-Bomb also gets buffed by Madripoor, but I think I might need the numbers mid. Not sure. Okay, well, they didn't play a lot in Convertage at least, so let's see. How big could this be? If it's just the green or, I don't know, whatever that is. This just like a silver? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we play. Oh my God, dude. The High Evo versus A-Bomb line here saved us. This game was weird, man. It did have some weird lines. I don't know, things didn't exactly go in the order we wanted, but ended up with things in the right place at the end of the day. Okay, Elysium giving us a little boost. It's using the new Iron Man in a car portrait. That one was something. I just want a set of all the superheroes in cars. I want to see the Thing in a car made of rocks. I want to see Mr. Fantastic, not in the Fantasticar, but in a like a stretchy car. For some reason, it's just very stretchy. All right, let's do this. Push some stuff in the negative zone. You always play next to your Ant-Man, right? You want him to be full. You want the Dazzler and the Ant-Man together. They're lovers. They're best friends. They're pals. They're buds. Told ya. Go mid. Fastos, very good hit. Jeez, early Fastos with Elysium is terrifying. All right, Thanos stones are generally pretty weak to Hazmat, I will say. Like, that's kind of nice. Laufey here, we do unfortunately have priority. Laufey would be kind of amazing later, but I want all this cheap stuff to come in. I mean, maybe we just play the Miles for now. Maybe Ajax goes mid. Feels a little wasted mid, but I feel like we can win right with Laufey, Miles stuff, right? Just piles of guys. Phrasing. Yeah, you could try to push left too, but I don't know, man. It's like, I don't really feel like it. Ant-Man's kind of hard. It's like, they may have a hard time with this, but sometimes they just drop a Thanos here and they're actually pretty good at negative zone because Thanos is just like big enough, you know? It was big too, dude. Okoye and Fastos hitting him up. Jeez. So, yeah, this definitely feels like Laufey A-bomb, right? And then you just dump Hazmat High Evo. Yeah, it's 100% the play. Laufey's already huge. Nobody's locking in here. Yeah, this looks really good. We might technically be a little worried about Thanos, but like I said, Thanos kind of has to go mid, I think. That's the problem with it, Thanos, right? It's like it just has to go mid, and it's already behind here too. Crazy. Don't think we throw High Evo left, right? Do we think they have a Luke Cage? I mean, it's not impossible for the record. How big is their deck? Still pretty big, right? Yeah. Well, I guess Nova's sort of the same difference, huh? Yeah, I mean, no Luke Cage holds here 100%. Luke Cage makes us a little scared, right? Luke Cage is very spooky. Luke Cage is quite spooky. Blue Marvel and Mockingbird is not a Luke Cage, but very close to enough anyway, man. They really did go big here. Yeah, Hazmat being here, by the way, doesn't actually cost us anything, right? Because she buffs the Ajax one more. Okay, Silver Sable into Cassandra Nova. That is fine. Normal sized Cassandra Nova. That's a cool looking shield, dude. That actually looks pretty nice. I like the circuit backgrounds. I mean, they don't really make sense with Captain America, I guess, but it still looks pretty cool. It has kind of Christmas vibes, I guess, with this particular like green and red, but I like it anyway. All right, we need Sam to go here. I think we'd still play Nova on 3, Sam on 4, maybe. I don't know. I wonder what percentage of games actually have Sam in them. It's so high. He's just in so many decks, you know. It's very high. Ooh, Kunlun, we might as well stack up, right? There's no reason not to. Seems free. Goliath debuffed already. It's good. Mr. Fantastic setting up to go mid. Smart, smart. Oh, I forgot we can only do one though. Well, okay. It's kind of fine though. High Evo, sure. We don't rip a Hazmat yet, do we? I think it's probably like Red Guardian Hazmat's pretty good. I want to snipe that Mr. Fantastic though, probably over the Goliath, I think. Yeah, that seems kind of right to me. Captain Carter is scary, but we can't snipe her. I think we go Mr. Fantastic. I mean, it's sort of a... I don't know. Hazmat's really good against Captain Carter, though. I know that. And then you have A-Bomb plus Juggernaut is a pretty nice final turn plus something, I guess, right? Plus something. Shame maybe we didn't hit Miles here. That would have been cool. Oh, I forgot the Goliath also technically getting a little smaller. Oh, Iron Man is a real nightmare, though. I mean, do you... I think they're playing Spectrum mid. That's what you want to play. Spectrum mid is only... It's not enough power, right? I really wish you could almost Juggernaut this, but it just doesn't make sense. The crazy thing is, I don't think this Ajax wins, but I don't think I need any more power left. I think Abomination's enough to win left, so I don't think it matters to go anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's exactly right. There's no reason not to put it here, because why you don't need it anywhere else? That's actually says a lot. I don't know if this Red Guardian on 5 was right with Brooklyn Bridge, by the way. Like, not being able to add power here did stress me out a little bit. Like, if they'd put a... Well, I guess if they'd put a card there, though, it was the same difference. They would have been able to play on 6, so maybe it's okay. I don't know. I feel like I didn't play this perfectly, to be honest. But at the same time, you kind of don't have to. That's the great thing, is like when a deck is so strong. When a deck's so strong, I mean, I don't think we played it badly. Just, you know, you don't have to be perfect. It's got margins, you know. It's got margins, and that's nice.